So that, this I thought was going to go in here, but it's not. It's in the way. Everything is going to move back over to the other side. So here we go. Also up and out of the way. I could really use a table here though. Oh, shit. Alright. First things first, let's disconnect our hoses. Gotta get rid of our hoses. Disconnect our hoses. Careful, they're under tension. Don't let them slap you in the face. Try not to get any of this moisture in here off the edge. Water chiller forward and get our cup. I'm gonna clean that out. Run it on a scale. Ay, 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 ay. Put that there. Oh my God. Dang it. Damn it, John. I'm a doctor, not a pool man. Oh, no, Jim. Damn it, Jim. I'm a doctor, not a pool man. Da 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 da. Skibbity bippity boo. That jar's got a sharp edge on it. I don't think we can use that. That jar is no good. Alright, well, we're gonna have to find another jar. That one had a sharp edge on it. I guess it'll be alright. As long as nobody drinks out of it, right? Clean it. Alright, I got a cleaner. Jar. Clean the inside of the. See, that's what I was worried about. Is somebody cutting themselves right on their wrist. Trying to clean it. Heyo, everybody. Gonna get the smell of alcohol out. There we go. All right. Well, let's see what we got. I have no idea. Damn. It's a lot of terps. Those are the best fucking terps we've pulled in a long time. Not gonna fucking lie, brother. They smell so good. So good. I didn't weigh that jar. I'm gonna let them get down to room temperature. temperature. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna filter them. I'm gonna hydrophilically fill them. I'm gonna go get another jar that I know they'll fit into now.
Those bolts on top, that top cap, were so fucked. The bolts on top.
Oh yeah,
I could not get them to tighten for the longest.
we got to get another wrench. They usually put a wrench on the other side. It's because those clamps aren't the right ones.
Yeah.
Time to get some new ones. Order another set of clamps, motherfucker. Dylan's got to get them. He never does. All right, okay, so we should. It's about under 400. How much fits in here? About 400 as well. Okay. Let's go get this other jar I have. I don't like to... I guess it's okay if we fill it just enough. It should be fine. Okay, so... $260. All right. That's the weight. Weight broke the wagon. Let me go get a power cord. Power cord, plug in the vape jet here, bada bing, bada boom, bada boom, bada boom, put that in over there, oh yeah, get some of this shit out of the way. Alright, so I have this funky little fun machine here called the vape jet. Funky little fun machine called the vape jet. Give me this, give me this, give me this. For now, here. That's good enough. That's good enough. Actually, can I go up and around? Up and over. There we go. Oh yeah. Whoa. Whoa. What's up, pussycat? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Alright, there. That's a good angle, huh? Fair. Alright. We're gonna clean that out. While since anyone's wiped that down. I can tell it's sticky. It's sticky! Sometimes, well, I'll be honest with you, we haven't had access to the lab for a little while. So, being able to use all this equipment hasn't been a regular situation too. Take this filter off. I'll spray a little ISO in the system. we go. Nitrogen connection. Get my grommet. Make sure that's nice, clean, no dust. Perfect. Plop that puppy on. Plop that puppy on. Hello, my name is R380. There we go. Connection. Now, caps on. All right, and let's do a powered by Vape Jet, designed and built in Portland, Oregon. Hell yeah. All right. There we go. We'll get all this out of here. As you can see, there's dirty old terps. We'll get all that out. Probably not going to use this cup either. Let's see here. Let's go in here. Clean. Next. Resetting our syringe. Oh yeah, I can smell all the terps. That clears out that. Look at all that hydrosol. This is why we clean our equipment before we use it. Always. Never assume that equipment is clean. It's the worst fucking thing you can do to yourself is fucking assume your equipment is clean. The minute you do that, you'll fuck yourself. Put some more fluid in there. Go. That's a fair amount. This is what I do to collect terps, because I want to make sure that our terps are clean and collected, because there's a bunch of potential particulates that can happen when you use vacuums, you know. Potential particulates. Potential particulates, bitch. Yeah! Go. Go. Nice and tight. That on there again. Get her gassed up. Get her gassed up. Now let's hit bypass one more time. Hit stop. Hit reset. Next. Go away. Gotta wait. Okay, squeeze that. Next. Low cleaning solution. We did the bypass. We did that. We're gonna run the clean cycle now. Yes, sir. Right, so now we can hit. Oh no, that's right, we have to wait for it to finish. It does this 50 times. Okay, we're running out of solution now. Ugh. I know they did it. I needed the blower. Get another goddamn air compressor. I'm gonna go next door and steal one. I'm not gonna steal it, but I'm gonna take it from work. Jesus Christ, are you done yet? Oh. How's this not 50 already? Okay. Next. Run the bypass. $50 more to dry it. You want to see what's going on inside the machine? I guess I could show you more about what it's doing. It's actually, there's liquid in here. Was liquid in here, and it's going down into here, into there. The valve opens and closes. Opens and closes as the syringe goes in and it sends it out. That's just compressing gas right now. I guess you can kind of see. I'm going to take this out. I could take this off and you would be able to see for real. We're not using the heaters. Alright. That little bit of moisture in there, when it gets compressed, it turns into a gas real quick, and then you see it, boom, it's compressed and then released real quick, and when it gets released real quick, it turns into a gas, fog, whatever. Little smoke rings. It's actually kind of chilly with this thing opening because the wind's blowing on it. Oh God, it's plastic. It's a plastic little window, it's okay. Still got gases coming out, which means it's still got ashes coming out. Huh. What is that, huh? Oh. That was wild right there, huh? Let's give it another bypass. Alright, let's take a smell. A smell inside the res. Smell in the reservoir. See if it smells like anything other than nothing. It smells like turd and shit still. I think we're gonna be okay. That bitch is clean. And that bitch is clean! Clean, clean, clean! Alright. So now, take those, we dump them in there. Put that on there like that. So make sure nothing else is melted out. Trap. And a little bit of melt. A little bit of melt. And a little bit. That's right, I got the jar. I just need to clean it. I just need to clean it. Air out the jar. Air out the jar. The last of the terps in there. Last of the terpecans. That. We're gonna get our filter out. Hey! Hey, where's my filters? Oh, there's a bunch in here. Okay. Filter. Pop that sucker on there. Scoop, scoop, scoop. Nice and tight. Tight like a toiga. Turn down our pressure. Yeah, turned it way down. Another testing here. Smells so good. Pop that sucker on there. There. Nice and tight. Fill up our tank. Bam, bam, bam. And then now we go down here and we go to bypass and we let those terps just filter through into a nice, beautiful cup. Get something to stay on this one. It's almost perfect. And so now we're filtering them on a microbial level using lab grade filter syringes at 0.22 micron, which is pretty fucking small. It's a microbial level. And so the only thing that comes through will be the liquid. No dust, no germs, nothing. Nothing. It's all in that little red filter. And it'll probably fill up the whole jar. But they will be pure. They will be pure. They will be beautiful. They will be terpenes. Now that we can do this kind of stuff on the regular basis, I will do this stuff on a regular basis. We didn't always have the time to do that. It's crazy how much shit you'll see is actually in these terpenes now, when it comes down to it all. Like the amount of dust. I cleaned out that reservoir, spiggity span. But every container's gonna have dust in it somewhere, you know, along the process. And that might be, you know, during transportation. So last time that this thing sees anything will be this filter into this jar. So they will be dust free. They used to have a little hole in the jar. speaking of jar lids, I need a jar lid. Good. And then all of a sudden I saw it and I was like, oh, it's all dented up. Dude, jar lids are pretty important. Never use a jar with a fucking bum lid, man. Might as well just not even use a lid. It smells so good. This takes forever. This would take forever when we used to do it through a coffee filter. Now we just use nitrogen pressure. I might be able to boost the pressure just a little. There we go. 10 psi, that's it. Moving just a little bit faster. Not terribly faster, but a little bit faster. So this is essentially the same thing that's in fruit flavor extract and stuff. You get rid of all the color and you keep everything except for the flavor. Separate all the flavor out. This is the flavor of the cannabis plant. We separate the flavors out. We call them terpenes. Say added terpenes. We don't add terpenes, we make terpenes, but we make them only from cannabis. It's a slow movement. We did about 50 grams right there. What I should do is put the scale onto there. It's about the same size. I don't know why I didn't do that so quickly. Now, we're going to hit reset, because that filter's full. That's how you can tell when the production on the filter slows. So now, we'll take that filter out, because it's probably clogged, and there's some loss there. It happens. Definite loss happened. But it is what it is. And it's what keeps it clean. Keep it clean, baby. Keep it clean. Put that back under there. I'm gonna zero it real quick. Oh no, tear it. See how it's going fast again? Before it was just drobbling. Yeah. $10 grams, 15 grams. $20 grams. We're probably gonna have to go through like 3 filters. But here's what a used one versus a non-used one looks like. So you can see how that's wild. I can see the chunks in the light. If you look just right, you can see the little pieces of dust right there at the top that got caught up in the fucking shit, dude. But that's what I'm saying, filtered to the microbial level, like managed to clog up all those little filter veins. Let me see if I can show you more. So yeah, I guess maybe, yeah, you can see those filter veins in there. Here's a used one. So yeah, you can see there's all the stuff that got caught in the filter. I guess you could say there's that little chunk right there. And that's what an unused filter looks like. And a used filter. Where's that microscope? We're gonna get a microscope in here. Give me a fucking microscope, brother! As you can see, it's continuing to go. We're pretty close to the end of the run. Eventually, it will just shoot out air. But also, it's gonna have a lot more bullshit, you know? Little air bubbles get thrown all around that jar. Should be getting close. At about 500-ish grams. Just under 500. Hey, what is that? Jar up here still, or is my line? Gotta sometimes see where it stops. I hope. This is also how, you can see all the particulate inside that jar that the vacuum picks up from the vacuum. Like it's a vacuum oven, so it's vacuuming up any dust that would be inside the oven still. There, now we've reached the end. That's it. That's all of it. That's all them terps. That's all those terps wrote. So hit the reset. Take it off. Let's check that filter out. And you can see, okay, so this is a half-used filter. So you'll be able to see the difference. on a half-used filter now too. So new filter, half-used filter. You can see that the fluid moves around. There's that air bubble right there that moves at the very top. See at the very top right here, the little air bubble that moves. Right there. Ready? Whoop, whoop. Because there's still fluid movement happening there, right? Is that air bubble? That air bubble moving? That's because it's not clogged. Here's that used one, the one that clogged. See? That's the air bubble that's in there, or particulate or whatever. It ain't moving. Right, nothing going nowhere. And then again, a brand new one. So brand new, used as fuck. And partially used. And these are PTFE. And then just for the sake of it, we're gonna double check that there's nothing else in there by hitting the final bypass button. And we were correct. Just some residual rando terps. Alright, I'll be back. I gotta go make a label for all of this now. Weird, it doesn't have like a ton of smell. But they're also super cold. So once they get situated, I think, hold on. They're just cold still, man. Alright, so now, we're good there, we're good there. I'm not worried about blending those two smells together, baby. Hell no, that smells good. Alright. I'm just gonna get to work now, y'all. It's gonna be a wild one. Cleaning oven. Well, I gotta unload the oven. I did this, I did that. I got my flux capacitor. then yeah, basically we go clean it out. Give her a good old rinse of ISO. Well, ethanol. Give it a good old run of the old mill. And this is where those particulates of dust come from in the end of the day. Is cleaning it out with paper towel. Unfortunately, I'm out of lint-free rolls because shipping and logistics and world domination of superpowers and governments decided that it should take forever to get here. Yeah. The rest of that out. Wipe that out. The ISO gets slushy when it's cold. It's thick. Clean! Clean, motherfucker, clean! Smells a little bit like ISO. Watch out, motherfucker, ISO. That part is clean now, and it is warming. Oh shit, I forgot to wipe the floor down. That's another thing. I'm a big fan of anytime you see anything on the floor, fucking wipe it off. That's how the floors get cleaner over time. I really want to use a steam cleaner in here today, because I think that works really well on these fucking holes, dude. I'm gonna try it. What if Alkanox is fucking flammable? I think it is. But I think its flash point is much higher than other shit. Sometimes I see some shit, I just give it another once over clean. Because this lab was used by another company prior. They did not clean stuff as much as I do, but I like to clean. And then I'll see a spot and I'll be like, oh, okay, well, open it. Like, oh, there's another spot. Because I've gone over this floor like a million times now. In the last 2 days. We just moved in a week ago. About a week ago. working on getting each oven set up. These all smell so gas. Clean foggy tray. See, that stuff needs to be poured off. And then this oven will cool under pressure. I need a bin. I need a fucking dunker, dude. I need a fucking dunker. This one was already done, but I need a spray. That's right, baby. She's done. No, I think that's what we're gonna do, and they're not gonna use is hanging. Why would you create sealed vessels that fucking stink, man? That'd be dumb. Look at those terps. Let me come back. Let me come back. Baby, come back. Baby, come back. Alright, the real question is how many terpenes did we get? We don't know. We'll find out tomorrow. Check back on another episode. We have 2 more minutes before we hit our hour-long stream. I know this one's been boring compared to most, but you had a little bit of info. If you look at the whole thing from start to finish, the end was the most boring. Oh my god! Turns for the burps. Oh, hell yeah. I can just turn all that one on. Fuck y'all, dude. And now we're gonna start another one over here. Which is crazy because this one's super gas. Forbidden fruit strawberry tea. Forbidden fruit and strawberry Gary. We'll see what we got going on. We'll see what we got. See what we got. See what we got. Baby, come back. All right. 2 hours. This is 1 hour stream. Let's go, baby. We're out of here.